Lily had always dreamed of a life where she could chase her passions freely, without the heavy burden of financial strain. Her family, once comfortably off, had fallen into hard times, and the weight of unpaid debts hung like a shadow over their lives. The bank's relentless demands had led Lily's parents to accept a loan from a ruthless lender who had given them a stark ultimatum: repay the debt or face dire consequences. With no other options, they reluctantly agreed to the lender's dreadful terms. In a small, dimly lit apartment on the outskirts of the city, Lily felt trapped between her own dreams and the painful reality her family faced. But fate had different plans for her. It was on a cold winter's evening, as she walked to the local market, that she met Julian. Julian was the kind of man who exuded warmth, his presence a stark contrast to the cold world outside. He was a successful entrepreneur with a penchant for helping those in need, a quality that often went unnoticed behind his polished exterior. Their meeting was serendipitous. Julian had been visiting the market to support a community event, and as he stumbled into Lily, their eyes met, sparking an unexpected connection. A few days later, Julian asked Lily out to dinner. Nervous and unsure of how to navigate the world of fine dining, Lily worried that her lack of experience with fancy cuisine would be a hindrance. But Julian, ever perceptive and kind, chose a charming restaurant with a menu that included simpler options, ensuring Lily felt comfortable and at ease. Over the course of their meal, Lily noticed Julian's considerate nature. He gently guided her through the menu, suggesting dishes that were not only delicious but also straightforward. His thoughtfulness made her feel valued and cared for in a way she had never experienced before. As they talked, Lily found herself opening up about her family's predicament, including the painful truth about the loan and the lender's cruel demands. Julian listened intently, his eyes reflecting both empathy and resolve. He understood the depths of her suffering, and his heart ached for her. Determined to help, he took it upon himself to resolve the situation. After learning about the ruthless lender's hold over Lily's family, Julian made a bold decision. He sold a cherished property of his own to pay off the loan, freeing Lily and her family from their grim predicament. The day Lily's family received the news that the debt had been cleared was one of tears and gratitude. Julian's generosity had not only lifted a crushing burden, but had also restored a sense of hope. With the threat of the lender gone, Lily and Julian's bond deepened further. They began to spend more time together, their connection growing stronger with each shared moment. Eventually, Julian and Lily decided to start a new chapter together. They found a modest, cozy apartment that became their sanctuary. The small space was filled with laughter, love, and a warmth that transcended its size. They decorated it with care, filling it with the little things that mattered to them: books, memories, and the promise of a shared future. In the midst of their new life, Lily looked back and marveled at the journey that had brought them together. From the shadows of despair to the light of love and renewal, their story was one of resilience and tenderness. Julian's selflessness had not only transformed their lives, but had also illuminated the path to a future where love could flourish, despite the challenges they had faced. Together, in their small room filled with affection and hope, Lily and Julian discovered that sometimes the most profound love is born from the most unexpected places. And as they looked out the window at the city that had once seemed so vast and cold, they knew that their love had made it a little bit brighter.